Hello friends, thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Raven. Over here at Raven Lifestyle, we dive into all things beauty and spirituality related. So if that is something that interests you, please be sure to stick around. Maybe hit that like and subscribe button so that way you're always in the loop whenever I upload a new video. So we're just going to channel some collective energy, just kind of see what you need to know about in this current moment. I understand that the world is a little bit, the state of the world is a little bit rough right now, at least over here in the United States for sure. So I'm just sending so much love and hope out there to everyone at this time, that you are taking good care of yourselves and we will be okay. We'll rise above. So anyhow, let's go ahead and dive right in. So starting off, collective, we have intuitive nudges. Intuition is the language of the soul. We are all born aware with a profound sense of inner knowing. Intuition is one of the greatest gifts we possess, which keeps us connected to our higher selves, the universe, and to our divine spirit. So definitely an emphasis on paying attention to any intuitive downloads that you get, be it angel numbers, signs, synchronicities, your dreams. Be sure to keep track of these things. Maybe you'll want to journal about them. If I were you, I would sleep with a journal up under my bed as well as a pen. Don't forget your pen. That way when something comes to you in the middle of the night, you're not scrambling for your phone, because by then a lot of times it just poof, it's gone. So if you already have your pen, you can just reach up under your pillowcase and write down whatever has come to you and you won't forget it. Take my advice on that if you feel called to, but I'm just saying that for friendly advice because I have learned the hard way to not rely on my phone. So your next card is light. Imagine yourself as a being composed of energy and light, because in reality, that's precisely what you are. You are a powerful being, and people are attracted to your brilliance. This is a time to remember how vibrant you truly are. So definitely give yourself some credit, collective. This is letting me know that you're almost like a moth to a flame. You're very, very attracted at this time. You're very attractive at this time, excuse me. And people are clearly drawn to you. People clearly are invested. They're nosy. They want to see what's going on with you. So if you've been working on something and you've just kind of like been naturally curating some attention, some eyes on you, just kind of bask in that. Like, hey, the light is on you, and allow yourself to shine. Like, don't dim your light for anyone. Allow yourself to show up and shine, collective. And then we also have take a moment. So the message is stop. Now is not the time to rush into the decision you're about to make. Before this important decision is made, take a moment to pause and quiet your mind so that you can ask your soul for guidance before you act or move forward. I love this card so much because it's a reminder to slow the fuck down and to breathe and to process, to just maybe sit and just bask in the energy that you're in. Maybe you don't need to make a sudden move. Maybe you need to listen to your spirit guides and the divine around you and just like pace yourself. Maybe you don't need to be so hands-on right now, but we're going to dive in and we're going to see what's coming out in the tarot portion of your reading. So thank you, Spirit, for being with us. Can we please get a general message on the collective? What do they need to know and focus on in this current moment? Okay. 1 second. I love when they just go flying like that. Oh, we have the Five of Swords. I don't know exactly which way it came out because I picked it up reversed, but either way, Five of Swords, battle, conflict. So again, those intuitive nudges, this is lining up very precisely, because to me it's showing out like with this Five of Swords, be cautious of the things that you tell yourself and the mental gymnastics that you create for yourself. Any type of mental or like logical blockages, be mindful of those. You are your own worst enemy and your own worst critic, collective. Excuse me. Sometimes I hiccup or burp or release bodily noises when I'm channeling. So it's just a form of confirmation. So thank you, Spirit, for me at least. Tell me more with this. Oh, Five of Swords. Okay, tell me more. We have the Magician. Interesting. So with that Five of Swords and the Magician, okay, this is telling me to, again, be careful of what it is that you speak over. Be careful of what it is that you like call in for yourself, because a lot of you are blocking some things out. And it's pretty bad. You're blocking out your wisdom, you're blocking out your intellect. So there's a lot of like mental gymnastics, I feel like, between the spiritual realm and the physical realm for you right now, collective. Things that are like, when it comes to manifestations and whatnot, just to create an example, it feels like maybe like you may have just fallen off from that, and the way that you're showing up in this physical world is like, oh, let me go get another job, or let me work overtime. But it's like, oh, you could do that, or you could also be working with your spirit guides and your spiritual team around you and relying on them and calling on them for more support and guidance. That way you're not putting on more stress. You're giving them some stresses to help you, versus turning your stresses into something that only you kind of navigate through. Does that make sense? Like, I'm seeing that you need to use your spiritual team as your supportive team, even in the physical realm, versus putting more work onto your physical self. Does that make sense? So maybe you don't need to go get that other job. Maybe you just need to call upon your guides, which I feel like can scare a lot of people, because they're like, grinding money, I got shit to do right now. But to me, it's not really about that, boo. I wouldn't be here if that was the case. Like, sometimes you really just need to open your mouth to God and call on them and get your resources. Get what you need. Get the tangible stuff that you need with this Magician card. Like, manifest. That's the energy it's giving. Especially with that King of Pentacles. Speaking of calling in things that are tangible. Things that are financially secure. Things that are stable. Things that have structure. When you are in your King of Pentacles energy and you are able to receive those things, you definitely start to share and spread them amongst other people. It's giving cultivation, this King of Pentacles. Interesting. Tell me more with this Five of Swords. We're going to do some clarifying cards on these two. Or three. Sorry. You gotta, excuse me, you gotta own your shit, collective. You gotta own your shit. You gotta start standing up for what it is that you believe in. You gotta fight for your right to party, girl. Like, you have really got to show up. The shit that you speak, if you're gonna talk about it, be about it. Essentially, with this Five of Swords and this Queen of Wands. Like, whatever you saying, I need you to start showing up in that energy. If you say you a boss, show up as that. I'm a boss, but you ain't been nothing but an employee. Like, stop with the game. Stop with the madness. This is no shade to my 9-to-5 workers at all. But it's like, again, if you're going to talk about it, be about it. Like, I want to have an hourglass figure. I want my titties to sit. I want a snatched waist. I want wooty woo. But you don't never go to the gym. Like, you don't never eat the way that you should. Like, stop. If you're going to talk about it, be about it. Like, I don't know what else to tell you, beloved. So, Magician, what do we have? Clarify the Magician. Wheel of Fortune. What did I say? Calling in what you want. A card of resourcefulness. A card of abundance. I think some of you talk yourself out of going towards, I talked about this in a reading for the collective last week. I feel like a lot of you talk yourself out of big ticket things. Big ticket success, big ticket purchases, big ticket dreams, big ticket ideas, hopes. Like, whatever feels bigger or seems bigger than you, you talk yourself out of it. But like if it wasn't that big and you were not scared, I don't feel like you're doing something correctly. So if your dreams don't scare you, you know what they say, if your dreams don't scare you, you're not dreaming big enough, love. What do we have with the King of Pentacles? Clarify, please. I didn't like that. Let's shuffle again. Clarify that King of Pentacles, please. Three of Cups. King of Pentacles with the Three of Cups. Again, paying some honor and some homage to yourself, celebrating your wins, celebrating your victories, celebrating how far you have come, the stability and the structure that you have gained, especially from a person who has kept a lot up here in the noggin and has not actually put much out into fruition. Or maybe you have, and now that things have finally started to pay off, or you're aware that with your hard work, like, stop trying to watch that boiling pot, otherwise it ain't never gonna bubble. Now that you've taken your eyes off and you've actually seen some fruits of your labor start to flourish, it just feels like a card of contentment, peace, success, a little bit of an overachievement energy. So that might be what is the holdback, is like you might be just like a little bit of an overachiever at heart and not be very kind to yourself in that process. So overall advice, you gotta get some balance, baby. You gotta get some damn balance around here and learn how to go with the flow with this Temperance card and this Two of Pentacles. You gotta learn how to weigh. You gotta learn how to ebb and flow. You gotta learn how to not spread yourself thin. You gotta learn how to like literally pour in, pour out, pour in, pour out, like balance. I'm hearing like balance, like your equilibrium is what I'm hearing. I don't even know what that really means, at least not right off the bat. It's not registering right now, but that's what I heard, is balance your equilibrium. So whatever that means. But yes, and the Temperance card is just showing me that you have got to just learn how to be more fluid and move differently as a whole. You might have to break some cycles and some chains for sure. It's giving a little bit of Devil in reverse. And that's not even a card that came out. At least I don't think it came out. Let's see if we shuffle anything with the Devil coming out. Oh no, that's not the Devil card. That was the Nine of Swords. Okay, anyway. Well, I definitely feel like you need to keep going and move forward. Like, just move forward in your stride, collective. You can do this. I'm rooting for you. Spirit is clearly rooting for you. So that is what I have, collective. I hope that this was helpful for you. Let me know how this resonates for you, if it does, down below. And again, if you're interested in getting more readings, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Hit that notification bell so you're always in the loop whenever your girl uploads a new video or a reading. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week, and I will talk to you all very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.